Hey my loves, how y'all doing today? Happy Wednesday. I hope y'all had a great hump day. I hope you all been safe and keeping warm out here if y'all in the cold temperatures and all that good stuff. But we just gonna jump right into it. So what I realized after dealing with the narcissist this last time was that he was comfortable in hurting me. And I say that because when he seen that I was hurt, he knows I'm always hurt when he tries to discard me and all this stuff. And I would, normally I would not chase behind him, but I would ask him questions. As long as he's in my presence, I would try to figure out what could we do to change the situation. What can we do to fix the situation to keep you from leaving? You know what I'm saying? Don't try to, I can't tell you what to do, but if a narcissist is trying to discard you, baby, let him discard you. That is your freedom, especially if you've been praying for freedom and you trying to figure out how to get away from this narcissist. If they discard you, baby, follow through with it. Go on and discard them right on back. Let them have it, because it's just a game. They doing that because they're comfortable with hurting you. And they know that if they leave you, you're going to cry. You might chase them down. You might fuss and fight with other people that they start dealing with after you. They love all of that. All of that boosts their ego. It blows their head up. That's what they're looking for all the time. I tell y'all all the time in my old videos that the narcissist wanted me to be in that same position that he had me in the very first time he discarded me, where I was sick, depressed, going through it, winded up in the hospital and all that stuff. That's where the narcissist always wanted me whenever he would discard me. And so since he wasn't getting those type of things anymore, because I told him, hey, listen, you only gonna get me good like that one time. And I meant that. After that, I started getting stronger at each discard. But you gotta get fed up. You gotta be done, you gotta be tired. Enough is enough. That's where you have to be to get out of this cycle with the narcissist or whatever. So whenever the narcissist would try to discard me or whatever, I would usually ask them questions like, what did I do wrong? Because apparently the discards would be spontaneous. We could be done, just had a great conversation, a great night, and everything cool, fine, and dandy. The next morning we'll wake up and he'd be like, I'm done. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? That just means he got some new supply lined up, and so he ready to bounce on me. And so, and maybe he holding on to something we might have argued about months ago or whatever. He'll bring that one topic back up. Yeah, I told you. I'm like, well, what you leaving for this time? Yeah, I'm sick of you always talking about me always looking at other women. That was months ago. That was a topic 4 months ago that you talking about, and now you're talking about it in this moment. This is what's making you leave right now. It never made sense. You know what I'm saying? But the narcissist always wanted me to chase him and give him this song and dance that I gave him the first time. Because the first time, yes, baby, I was like distraught. I didn't know what was going on because it happened so sudden. So yes, I was running behind him, not literally, but I was begging him not to go and then begging him to, stay and talk to me. And he still did it, because guess what? That was giving him fuel to the fire. Oh yeah, I got her begging and crying, and she gone off of me or whatever. No, I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. 1 minute we're good, then the next minute you tell me you finna leave and you're done off of some stuff that happened. I told him that I don't need him, I wanted him. So what he wanted to do was prove a point, because that's what narcissists do. They try to make you eat your words. And so he was just like, out of the blue, he said, well, you told me you don't need me and you just want me. Well, let me see if you'll survive without me. And I did. And did. Over and over and over and over again. And then he's so cocky, he checked in to do a temperature check. He even asked me, so do you still got the house? Do you still got the car? He thought that I was really going to just lay down and because he left me. No, I'm a survivor. I'm a hustler. I'm going to make something happen. And so he thought that I wasn't going to be able to bounce back after he left me all, crazy in the head and all this stuff. But no, I bounced back. So when I replied to him, I'm like, I still have all that stuff. I said, what? I said, oh, you left me here to die. That's what you did. And he was just like, well, you don't need me. I was like, so when are you coming home? Because I still wanted the narcissist at the time. Didn't know he was a narcissist. This very first time he discarded me. I'm just now getting into his narcissistic big ways. The other stuff he was doing was little minor stuff that didn't call for us to separate. But now he's showing me his real narcissistic side on this first discard. So it had me throw it for a loop, because I'm just like, how were we good last night? And then this morning you wake up and you done flip the script and you ready to bounce. Talking about you finna leave. You can't do this no more. And I'm like, well, what can't you do no more? You know what I'm saying? So once he got that reaction out of me, he enjoyed hurting me. After that, he was comfortable in hurting me. He always, I'm telling you, for no reason at all, this man would just discard me. Let one little thing happen, he'll use that to discard me, because he want me crawling and begging and blowing his phone up like, hey, talk to me. Let's figure out this, or when are you coming home? He wanted me to do that every single time. And so he got comfortable in hurting me, because even after the things that he's done to me, I let that man come back in my life 10 times. Yeah. Call me crazy, call me whatever you want to, baby. But I'm telling you, if you ain't never dealt with a narcissist before, if you ain't never been in love with a narcissist before, then you don't know what I'm talking about. And yes, you'll think I'm crazy. And yes, you'll think, if that was me, it wouldn't have been me. Yeah, it would have. It would have, because I'm telling you, baby, if you ain't dealt with one, kudos for you. I want to be just like you when I grow up, where I can catch all the red flags and I can see past all the manipulation and the gaslighting and the hoovering. I want to be like you. But if you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This stuff ain't easy to pinpoint, especially when you ain't had, when your eyes ain't been open to what you're dealing with. It's so easy to mistake the manipulation and the gaslighting for love and change, and it's not. It's all a game to get what they want out of you. And so, like I said, the narcissist got comfortable with hurting me. When that fool was standing here the last 2 times before I got sick and tired of being sick and tired, when I got in an uproar, he was smiling at me. He was smirking like he was enjoying it. And I told him that. I said, oh, you getting off on this. When I start acting crazy, you get off on that. You love that. Because I'm telling you, he's sitting there just like, I got to act just like this. At that time, he could have been recording me. He could have had somebody on the phone, because the last time he did, he had somebody on the phone listening in while I'm tripping. But he didn't have them on the phone when he was doing what he was doing. So he just made me look like the fool, like I am the problem. So the person on the phone listening to him, kudos to him and agreeing with him, saying, yeah, she is crazy. Yeah, she is crazy. And I'm like, what? Well, let me tell you why I'm crazy. So at this point, I'm just trying to state my case, because clearly you ain't been on the phone throughout the whole situation, because you wouldn't have been on his side if you did. But those are flying monkeys. Flying monkeys are gonna cheerlead them on in their wrongdoing. They could be wrong as 2 left feet, and the flying monkey is going to cheerlead them on in their wrongdoing, and ain't gonna tell them that they was wrong for it or not, because it's something coming out of the deal with these flying monkeys. I done seen the narcissists that I dealt with actually pay people to watch me. It's crazy. All of that stuff is in my videos, y'all. I ain't telling y'all nothing y'all ain't already heard. But I'm just saying, not only narcissists, but people who, all you got to do is tell somebody one time, I'll never leave you. I'll never do to you what other people did to you. Right there, that gives them the go for, oh, I could treat you any kind of way then. Since you ain't going nowhere, they actually believe you, because they know you're speaking that from your heart. So people play on that. And so those people get comfortable with hurting you too, because they're like, I done hurt you 5 times and you still ain't going nowhere. You still love me. I still get access to you. They get comfortable in hurting you. And you get comfortable in them hurting you too, because you're in your mind saying that if I just love this person a little more, or if we go talk to a therapist, or if we go do this, it'll work out. Not when somebody comfortable with treating you that way. Now they finna because you want to do something different. Now they're going to be questioning you like, hold on now. Why you got an issue with the way I treat you now when I've been treating you this way for 10 years? I've been treating you this way for 5 years, for 7 years, for 4 years. You've been sitting here letting me treat you like this, and you ain't never stood up and took, you ain't never stood up and defended yourself in this area of our relationship. Why you want to defend yourself now? Why you want to change it now? You've been letting me do this to you all this time. So now the person who's comfortable in hurting you is going to have some retaliation back towards you for wanting them to stop hurting you and treat you like you're somebody. Now they got an issue with you wanting to set boundaries and standards for yourself. So they like, so you mean to tell me that now you want me to treat you like somebody when you've been letting me treat you like crap all this time? I don't see your worth. You worth everything I've been giving you right now. I don't see anything else for you. So I'm not going to treat you like you're the queen of my life or somebody who I see great worth in. I'm not going to treat you like that now because I done treated you like trash all this time. I don't see that for you. So it's hard for the person who's comfortable in hurting you to see your worth. And then that's when it's time for you to get up and move on. Move around. Yeah, I can say that now. I couldn't say that then. Because that's been me. I've sat there and let somebody mistreat me for a long time. And then when I tried to tell them, hey, treat me like somebody. Treat me like I'm worth it or whatever. And they looking at me like, oh, you want me to treat you like the women I be seeing on the side from you? Nah, because I see they worth. I don't see your worth. You know what I'm saying? Not that the narcissists see they worth, but you got some toxic people out here too who get comfortable in hurting you because you've allowed it for so long that they don't want to change it up. Because at this point, they don't see you in any other way other than the trash that they've been treating you. And I'm just keeping it real because that's what it is. You've let me treat you this way all this time, and now all of a sudden, you done got a little pep in your step, or you feeling brave now, and you want me to treat you differently? No, how can I do that? When I first of all don't see that you worth me treating you better than what I'm already treating you, because I feel like, yeah, I talk noise to you, and yeah, I treat you like crap, but I still provide for you. I'm still with you. I'm still calling you my lady, or I'm still calling you my man. That's trash. No, I don't want to be treated like that no more. So now that you don't want to be treated like that no more, now you getting punished because you won't allow them to keep treating you like trash, because now you want them to see your worth, but they're never going to see your worth because they done painted the picture that you're just trash to them, and they can't change that thought. They can't change that picture of you now. So it's stuck in their head that you're trash until you pick up your feelings, pick up your heart, pick up all that love that you had for them at one point in time and go somewhere else with it. Then that's when they start feeling like, dang, I lost the best thing I ever had. Because now they can't find that same piece of trash that they treated you like. They can't find that same piece of trash in nobody else. But you was trash. But they loved your trash. They loved the way, and I'm not calling us trash. I'm just making a statement. I'm just painting a picture for you. They called us, oh, you ain't gooder than the next person, or you don't deserve to be treated with love and kindness. I treat you like crap. Till somebody else get the crap, and now they want it. Now they miss it. Now they want that trash back because they can't find it nowhere else. So that's what I'm saying. You don't miss what you got until it's gone. But people get comfortable in treating you and hurting you. And then when you want to put your foot down and stand your ground, and then you pick up all your love and your feelings and you walk away and go somewhere else where you're going to feel love and you're going to get the support that you need, now they want you back. And then, and that's another thing. They play with you until you completely are done. And once you're completely done, now they're sitting there like boo-boo the fool, looking crazy in the face because they always thought you would always be there until you're never there no more. till you completely gone. And now you're just a memory to them. Now you're just somebody that they wish they would have never lost. They lost the best thing that they ever had in their life. Even though they treated you like trash, you still was the most valuable. You still was the most amazing. Because that's why they come back and chase you later on down the road. It might be years later down the road. But guess what? They can't stop thinking about you. Your trashy self is still on their mind right now to this day. But I'm telling y'all, people get comfortable in treating and hurting you. And you gotta take that back. Take it back, because you don't deserve that. Look, that's what I'm telling y'all. Me sitting back and falling in love with myself, they'll open my eyes to so many things. And I'm telling you, I am far from perfect. I ain't even trying to be perfect, but I ain't trying to feel like I felt 4.5 years ago, or even a year ago. Because just a year ago, I was going through hell and high water with the narcissist that I was dealing with. And I had 2 of them on my back. I was going through hell and high water, but you know what? It ain't worth going back. It ain't. Not to neither one of them. Lord, I want something new. I'll take new any day. Because I used to be like, oh, I'll just stick it out with the narcissist because I already know what nonsense he gonna bring to the table. I already know he gonna cheat. I already know he gonna lie. Just making myself comfortable in the situation. And that ain't a way to live either. Because with that, you put yourself in more danger and more stress. And it just ain't healthy for you. Fall in love with yourself, and you will start to begin to see what it is you don't like about yourself. You will start dealing with yourself. Okay, I don't want another man in my life that's going to raise his voice at me and talk to me like I'm his kid. Because I'm telling you, I don't understand yelling. When a man or somebody come to me, if you can't step to me like a grown adult and you coming at me roaring, I ain't heard nothing you said. Don't talk to me like I'm your kid. I'm a grown behind woman just like you are, or a grown man just like you. I'm grown. Talk to me like I'm grown. Don't talk to me like I'm your kid. Because if you do that, I don't hear nothing you say. All I hear is you want to fight. That's what I hear. So you saying you want to fight. Because you yelling at me. What? Oh, so you saying you want to fight. Because that's all I hear. I ain't heard nothing else. You lost me when you started raising your voice. So that's for anybody. When you start raising your voice at me, you lost Shalissa. All I hear is fight. You say you want to fight because that's what you about to get. If you don't bring your tone down and talk to me in a regular voice, because I ain't no kid. Get your life. Because I ain't going to back down. You know what I'm saying? But I started realizing that I don't want no man talking to me any kind of way. I don't want no man or nobody in my life making me feel like I'm less than, because, baby, I am everything. But I have to think that about myself first. And I can't go out here looking for somebody else to make me happy. I got to make Shalissa happy first. And then somebody who want to come into my life need to add on to my happiness that I'm already giving myself. I'm not looking to them no more, because I'm telling y'all how I was before I started loving myself. I looked to other people to make me happy. I thought my happiness was going to come from them, and it never did. I was happy. You know what I'm saying? I was happy being with people or whatever, because, I was a people pleaser. Now, I done toned it down because I love people and I love doing things for people, but I'm not over the top no more like I used to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still working on it, because sometimes people can pull on your heartstrings and you tend to fall back in, you know what I'm saying? But I be working on that stuff. So it's like, I just don't want people, not wanting people to take advantage of me. I'm not allowing people to take advantage of me no more. If I can catch it and I can realize what's happening, I go ahead and put a stop to it immediately. I'm not waiting around to see the better in nobody no more. I used to do that. I'm like, okay, if I just stick it out, they'll get better. If I just love them a little bit more, they'll get better. Bump that. I've tried that. I've tried loving the hell out of somebody to try to throw good love into somebody. It don't work. That ain't nothing you can do to fix nobody. They gotta already have that in their heart. But that's what I didn't realize. I thought that, so I took love covers a multitude of fault. I took it literally. So I'm just like, if I just love this person, then they would change their ways. It don't work like that. You can't change nobody but yourself. And that's what I missed when I read that in the scripture. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to sit with yourself. Once you start loving on yourself, it's so many things that you're not going to allow no more to happen in your life. And it begins to get peaceful. It begins to get easier. But you got to take those steps to loving yourself, because I'm telling you, that's where it starts. Us dealing with these toxic people is because we were in a low place. We were insecure with ourselves. We were not secure about who we were inside. And we were looking for them to validate the love that we had inside of us. And we was waiting for them to show us, oh, we are amazing. We are beautiful. When all along, you already are those things. You just didn't bring them out to the forefront. So now when you sit and love on yourself, those things start coming out. Because I'm telling y'all, listen, after falling in love with and I'm still loving myself, you don't stop. You continue to love yourself. Every day I'm learning how freaking amazing I am. Like, girl, you got so much going for yourself, and I can't believe you used to sit here and wait for somebody to make you feel special when you already special, girl. You already special, and anybody that has you in their life got something amazing on their team, and they just don't know it. But it ain't for everybody to see. It ain't for everybody to see your worth. It's only for the people who is meant to see your worth. Everybody else gonna treat you like trash because they can't see it. But the ones who do see it, they gonna treat you just like the king and queen that you are. They gonna see your worth. They gonna respect you to the fullest. Because they see that in you. They see that on you. When you open your mouth, something happens. You know what I'm saying? People are going to see that about you. But you first got to see that about yourself. Prayer, falling in love with yourself, and getting up. Taking a step to do something different every single day is what's going to help you. It's hard at first, but it get easier. But you got to know who you are. You gotta know that you're amazing, because we got too many people out here who still not seeing how wonderful they are, and that these people who we love and we done rolled till the wheels fall off. Some of us are still in this wagon and it ain't got no tires on it no more. It ain't even rolling. You just sitting in the wagon like, I want to go buy some tires, but you know what? God ain't allowing you to fix it. Because that's done. You got to let it go. You want to hold on to it. You sitting in this wagon and it ain't got no wheels on it. You got the horse in the front. The horse looking at you like, what we going to do? Because ain't no wheels on here. How I'm supposed to pull us? How I'm supposed to pull us? It's going to be hard for me to drag this wagon. I ain't got that much strength, but I got strength. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you trying to hold on to it and it's already broken. You can't fix it at this point. I don't know what all it takes to fix some tires on a wagon, but I'm talking about with this wagon ain't got no tires. Ain't got no axle, no nothing. You just sitting on bare ground inside of this wagon. And in my mind, I'm seeing a horse and a wagon back in the day. So when I say riding till the wheels fall off, I'm looking at this wagon that looks simple to fix, but I don't think it's that easy. You're going to have to put 4 tires on this wagon to get it back up and running. Do you want to keep doing all the work by yourself to keep fixing this wagon and tagging along this person who dead weight to you? Or do you want to release it so you can get what God got for you? Because I'm telling you, when you get on the other side of this thing, everything you prayed for, God ain't forgot about your prayers. He heard them. He got them. And you ain't got to repeat them to him again, because guess what? He heard you the first time. All he doing is waiting on you to release the thing that's holding you back. And once you do that, you'll start seeing things changing around you. You will start changing to you. I'm telling y'all, it sounds so easy coming out of my mouth, but I'm telling you, it's hard. But you got to do the work because you got to want it. And I promise you, you will get there. You will get there, but you got to believe. You got to believe in yourself that you deserve every good thing God got for you. And I'm telling you, if you're in a tough spot right now and you dealing with somebody who ain't good to you, that ain't what God got for you. That's not what he got for you. Ain't no way in the world God said, I want you to be miserable with this person for the rest of your life. Yes, I want you to be miserable. Because that ain't how he designed us. He designed us with love and care. And that's what we supposed to give ourselves. And then if somebody else comes into our life, they're supposed to give that to us too. So people get comfortable with hurting us, and we get comfortable allowing them to hurt us. We don't deserve that. The people who's causing the hurt need to go sit down and heal and get their life together. And now you need to separate yourself from this toxic person and go and sit with yourself and work it out. You can't do it by yourself. I don't care what you say. I was trying to sit here and be like, you can do this by yourself. No, you can't. You can't do it by yourself. You gonna need God, because on them days that it get hard and you want to give up and be like, you know what, I might as well just go back to the toxic person because I can't do this. It's easier for me to be with them and tolerate all the things that I've been tolerating versus me sitting here with myself and dealing with things. I'm just keeping it real about it, y'all. I went through this. It was plenty of days I wanted to fold. But you know what? When I wanted to fold, God said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You came this far to turn around and go back? Oh, you want some more of that? He was like, because it ain't going to get better when you go back. So you sure you want to go back, or do you want what I got for you? You done prayed about a whole bunch of stuff. You want a bunch of stuff in your life. I can't give it to you when you still with this chump. You still with this chump over here. This person, he or she, don't deserve all the things that you prayed for. I'm not going to give you those things and you still with them. I need you to let that go. Follow where I'm trying to lead you. And then I'll give you all the things of your heart. Simple as that. It sounds so simple, y'all. I tell y'all. But I'm telling you, girl, it ain't easy. You gonna cry someday. That's my chair. I did not fart. Some days you gonna cry. Some days you gonna feel strong like you got it. Some days you gonna be like, nah, I ain't got it, man. But you gotta get up. Get up out that bed. Get up and get in some different atmospheres. Go outside, get you some sun, go be in nature, go do something different than what you've been doing. If you've been laying in the bed all day, get your butt up and go outside, do something. Do something different today. And every day try to make an effort to do something different, because laying around stuck in that one place, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to keep replaying everything over and over in your head, and it's not going to get you nowhere. You got to start somewhere, okay? Now, I ain't going to keep talking y'all head off because I think I gave y'all enough. But I'm telling you, try a relationship with God and trust and believe and fall in love with yourself. You have everything in you that you need to get it done. And I'm going to see you on the other side. Peace, love, and happiness, baby. That's where I want to see you at. That's the other side. Because that's what's waiting on you. It don't always have to be hard times. It don't always have to be sad. It don't always got to be tough. It gets better. You just got to let it go. Let it go is a scary word. I know. I was scared of that word too. But baby, if it ain't doing what it needs to do, if it's not making you better, it's tearing you down, keeping you stressed, depressed, and not yourself, let it go. It's not for you. And if it is, it's going to come back. But when it comes back and it's still the same, you know it ain't changed. You know it ain't really, it may not be for you right now. And it might be a while before you can go back to that thing. But you'll never know if you never let go. Do the hard thing. Let go. Love on you. If you're married, just love on you. Don't let the marriage bother you no more. Don't let it take you to a place that you can't break free from. Start focusing on you. I ain't saying leave your husband or leave your wife. That's not what I'm saying at all, because I don't have that kind of authority to tell nobody to leave nobody. Anything you do gonna be on your own will. But I am just suggesting to you that if you're not trying to leave your spouse, or it's complicated for you to do so, baby, start falling in love with yourself. Start focusing on you, your kids, and things that make you happy. Start doing what makes you happy. Start waking up telling yourself that you're amazing, you're beautiful, or you're handsome, or whatever you need to do. Start somewhere. Because once you start changing and shifting, everything else around you is going to shift with you, or it's going to shift away from you. And you just got to be cool with whichever way it go. If it shifts away, baby, let it go. It wasn't meant to be here. If it shifts closer to you, work on it when the time is right, but heal you first. And I told y'all I'm finna go. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say, but I love y'all. And I felt that somebody needed to hear that today. People are comfortable in hurting you, and you are comfortable in the hurt that these people give to us. We better than that. Come on up out of it. It's time to start loving yourself. It's about to be a new year. We ain't trying to roll into the new year doing the same stuff that wasn't working for us before. It's time to try something new. All right. I love y'all. Have a great night.